All right, folks. Good morning, everybody. I posted a video yesterday. Then when I checked it, my voice was going rah, 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 rah. That gibberish. That's what happened on Facebook. I don't know if it was something with my computer or the Wi-Fi streaming services, but we're gonna give it a go again. So good morning, everybody. Uh, middle of August. Middle of the summer, and you see the title. Mob wars, and it was like a never-ending situation. Sit down, have a cup of coffee with me. Come on, relax. And it was an ongoing theme of static friction and chaos and paranoia and fear and everything else. And I wanted to put something down on video, get a video in and everything, because I did a good one yesterday. And I hope if this one has tech problems, I'm going into early retirement. I don't want to give up and be a quitter. I'm going to retire until I figure out what the technical problems are. So that's that. So, I was telling a story. The story that I was telling yesterday was I was running errands for Western New York and New York City, and they were supposed to be in conjunction, in unity, but there's a lot of dissension within the ranks because of greed, the love of money. And so they didn't play by the rules. Who would have thought that? They're gangsters not playing by the rules. Jeez, who would have ever imagined that? So, and we're going to get the daily devotion in later on. So don't run. It's one paragraph, good psychology, good spirituality. Just to let you know, my 0 viewers. So, I was running errands, and at times the family I was associated with, members within their crew, knew that I was running errands, and I would be on the road riding to New York City from Niagara Falls, and it put a bullseye on my back, put a target on my back. So they would try to, some things that happened where they were following me and wanted to ambush me on the road if I stopped to get gas, and they were casing me on if there was an opening where they could ambush me and rob the money from their own family, from their own crime family. So that happened, and the people in New York became aware of it. And of course, they're not going to appreciate that. I mean, no kidding. So it was causing friction, and the people in New York were like, this has gone on long enough, and there's going to have to be some changes. Because I told them, I don't want to make any more runs. This ain't for me. I went to college. I want to just go bleed a normal life. And they're like, come on, do some more. We'll take care of it, and we'll pay you more, because I wasn't too shy or scared to say I need more money. And so I continue to do it because money. And so, boy, you take chances no matter how scared you are or how stressed you are. boy, you will take chances. Even if you feel your life's in jeopardy, you take chances. So this was going on, and the old man in Niagara Falls was going to retire in the near future. And I had a couple outbursts with him, but he might have been in his 70s, but he still was like a 30-year-old assassin thinker. You know, they're still crazies, even when they're senior citizens. And I mean, that's understandable. So nonetheless, I stayed in the game, and he retired eventually. He retired, and the New York crew was going to clean up the Niagara Falls crew. And them guys didn't like it. The old regime, they didn't like it. And I did like 2 out of the 6 or 7. I did like 2. They were normal guys. And, you know, so these guys brung a boss up, or a capo, or whatever the rank is. They brung a guy up there and to Niagara Falls and check things out, see how the operation runs, who are the connections, who are the people, where are the pickup spots, and everything like that. And next thing you know, I was hearing in the mix of things that they didn't like it, and they were going to try to pick some of these people off from New York. And I told the guy, you can't win that war. You can't win it. Just go lead a different life. They're going to start a new crew, a new operation, and you can't win that war. You can't win. I mean, they got assassins that are that I have, you know, you just think gangsters. Ooh. There's some highly intelligent gangsters out there with very high IQs. And if they're involved with organized crime, they're used very effectively and very efficiently. And some of them belong to a family, and some of them are just hired out by contract. And they can come in and case you and everything else and figure out the right point to take you out. So they locked horns, and it was a crazy time. And I was still running some errands, and it was a highly volatile time. And I was just like, but I wanted an escort behind me when I was driving. I wanted an escort, and then I wanted an escort back from New York. And there were people watching the people that were watching the people, and it was just crazy because there was substantial amounts of money on some of these deliveries, and it was completely insane. And you just try to go along and just thinking, let me make this money. And it's just like, is it worth it anymore? Is it worth it? And then I became aware that there was 6 people in the crew, and 4 of them were missing, and 2 had fled. I don't know. I mean, but 4 of them were missing, which means they were dead probably. And there was a psychopath up there because he lost his friends in his crew, and he thought he was going to go to New York and search them guys out for revenge. And he took off. I saw him. I says, I hope you got your affairs in order. You can't win that war. Oh, they killed Billy. They did this. They killed him. Blah, 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 blah. Get over it. Find another line of work. It's over. But they had egos and everything else. They had egos, and they're just wired. They're wired in a different way than we would think, Joe Public would think. They're just wired in a different way. And sometimes we want to sit back and analyze it, but there's no use to analyze it. Well, that don't make sense. Why this? What about this? Don't waste your time. So I ended up making a couple more, running some errands and everything else. And the new people that came to Niagara Falls were awesome. Golden, awesome, straight up guys, stand up guys. And New York people were always good. And they wanted me to move to New York and everything, but I was they kept telling me, make a few run, one last run. And I was just like, okay, the money. And then all of a sudden, I just said no. I said, I'm moving to Timbuktu or something. I'm moving or whatever I made it up. But they seen me at the racetrack and they seen me other places, and it was just like, it was good standings and everything. So, but yeah, those families locked up, and survival of the fittest. And you're just a forgotten body. You're just forgotten. And they had the Niagara River right there that goes right into Niagara Falls. So, they're not going to find any bodies. They were in Niagara Falls. The falls was right in their backyard, a half a mile down the road. So no body, no crime, no murder, no body, no crime. So it was very easy for these people to disappear. One drunken night at a poker game. Come on, I'll give you a ride home. And they're in the river, I'm guessing. So let's get this devotion down. Thank you for your subscribers supporting me. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment. I'm going to start peddling that now. I didn't want to be one of them, but you forced me into it. I'm not a beggar, but please. August 2nd, one paragraph. Don't run. This is good therapy. Okay. Bring me the sacrifice of your time, a most precious commodity. Time is the most valuable thing we have on this planet. Forget about mansions and cars and everything else. We all got a timeline. In this action-addicted world, a few of my children take time to sit quietly in my presence. Well, at least I do. Okay? I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but at least I do. Stop and smell the roses and see what's at play. But for those who do, blessings flow like streams of living water. Yes, I, the one from whom all blessings flow, am also blessed by our time together. God feels blessed that you're trying to hang out with him. So it's mutual blessings. This is a deep mystery. Don't try to phantom it. We can't figure out the mysteries of God and everything else, the mysteries of life. Instead, glorify me by delighting in me. Enjoy me now and forever. All right. So that's the Mob Wars, and that's Murder Incorporated, and that's fear, stress, and paranoia, and that's that. And it seems like these daily devotions with the Jesus calling are always about draw closer to me, draw near, and that makes sense. So I hope I don't have any technical problems. I did a real good video yesterday, and it was just technical, skipping this and that. The screen was going nuts. So, what are you going to do? The devil's trying to make me quit, We get frustrated, and then we just say, oh, the hell with it, but we can't quit. Depression sets in, and frustration and sadness. We can't quit, folks. The tide might start turning in our favor. Okay? So let's do it together. The summer is still upon us. Enjoy your people, enjoy the blessings, be aware of what's at play. The world is a vampire. You know, I say that. So let's be aware of some things that can combat that, and we can have a more fruitful, resourceful, prosperous day. So, be the kings and queens of your world. Stay great, stay blessed, and don't ever give up. Don't quit. Bright skies are coming. So, thank you for joining me. Hit the subscribe button if you like me. Please like me. And make a comment once in a while if you choose to. So it is what it is. I'm going to do it regardless. I don't quit. I'm giving thanks to my God that saved my life. So that's it. Stay strong. And I'll talk to you tomorrow, and I'll do a regular topic and stuff. So I'll figure out something to talk about. Can't stop me talking. Chirp, 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 chirp. So that's it. Thank you once again. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.